Good morning, my friends, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. My name is Darren Hancock, and here we are in NASDAQ this morning, looking for a run. I'm looking for a run up to the old highs here. Yesterday's high and the rejection block from last week. So that's the objective I'm aiming for today. Locked in some profits off the top of this order block here. I do like the fact we went through this, came back inside, took out this immediate rebalance, and then continued going higher. So I went with a long there. And I'm just looking for that upside objective. And if I see a reversal happening, I will peel out of that trade. So I'm just looking for that long right now, and then we'll continue to go through the other trades as I see them here. Hadi, good morning. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort this out here. There we go. Hadi, good morning. And your voice is broken, almost zero sound. Well, let me double check that. Testing 1, 2. Can you hear me now? How's that? Sounds good for me. Okay. Check your volume on your computer. If Hadi can hear me, it's good. So again, I'm looking for this upside objective here on the daily, looking for yesterday's high. I'm not immune to the idea that we may be just reaching for 910 and then see if it fails from there. This is one that you don't want to see it. We see a potential reversal here, back inside this range. I don't want to see us get through this second level here. So you say, okay, I want to see no more than consequent encroachment of this, which is an old high here, tapping this old high. I don't want to see a fill of this for sure. You want to see a measure of this stay open. See how there's that change in direction already. So right there is all you want to see. See, we're getting into a full fill of this. And you're going to ask yourself, where are you inside this range, right? If you're inside the 50%, which is sitting right here, just going to take me out now. So I didn't want to see that get through there. So I'm going to wait and see now. This is the debate you have to have with yourself when you're inside these ranges like this. You have to say, is there a likelihood it can come back to 50% or more? And do I want to risk, now that I see this change in direction, is that enough? Is it strong enough? I want to see just that and leave. So my stop loss will sit right here and it come back and take me out right away. And you go, well, that's fine. As soon as it takes me out here, that tells me it hasn't got enough lift to go keep pushing higher. We could be pulling back into 50% of this range. And are you willing to give up more profits just for the sake of, is it just going to be a 50% tap and then continue on? Then if it does, you say, I want to see a fair value gap form here, trade above it, into it, clear this one on the high, and then look for it to continue to the upside and just get back in sync with it again. So this is, for you, it's just a debate as to how much you're willing to give back in terms of inside this range. Thank you, Hadi. I love the way he reminds me every once in a while that, or almost daily now, because my mind just doesn't seem to be in this lately. Don't know why. Not a clean level, no, I'm not for 830. Put these levels in here. Make sure you get these levels in. Get in the habit of putting these levels in too, just to start your day off, so you know where the big draws on liquidity might be. What do we got, Thursday today? And then we're looking for that open. Sitting right on there, hey? Okay. All right, let's see how we act off this lot. So we're back above this one here. So now you're back between this and this inside that range. If you want to pick something up in here, just for a run back up into profit here. Get a dig deeper into here, and I don't want to see it drop below there. Ideally, I want to see this just start running up to this rejection block here. It's going to come down and get me there, so I'm taking that out. It's going to come down into here. I want to see if it just taps there and leaves. So really, you're inside this range here right now, so discount, premium, small, little run for $1,000 there. If that's the objective there, real quick. That's just trading a quick little one-to-one, small little bounce before it back and forth in between those two with one candle, and then you wait now. You don't know how many times it'll bounce back and forth in there, or you want to see it just kind of get some legs and get out of this small little area here. So it has to use one of those levels for me to go higher or lower. Morning, Shepherd. Macro. Wait for the macro. So which one's the macro? Good morning, Peter. Fed could move in June if the data is clear about economic state. Good morning, Craig. So this is one where you're saying, okay, I've got a 850 macro. Is it this one or this one that you're looking for? Or is it this one and this one? You got to wait for structure shift, lower or higher. We're right back into this level now. So this is the ideal place to go long. If you're wrong, trades through it, comes back to it, gives you an opportunity to get out, unless it runs straight through for your stop loss. So you have to put that at risk right now, if that's your long, or you just go, I just want to make sure I clear out of here first and get a cleaner setup. But if you're looking for the most technical, ideal place to enter long, you don't even want to see a wick get below here again now. You want to see it just leave. And you with intention. So see how it's just sitting here? It's tapped that level already and it's just sitting there. No energy for me. You want to see a candle with energy. Tap and then start accelerating right away. Like it's just coming back for a data point and then leaving. That's what you want to see. Anyway, let's go looking through some of these other markets here because I was kind of neglecting them yesterday. So we've come back down into this whole imbalance here. We traded into it, came back down again, left a portion open. So there's always that potential to run back deeper in here, tap this level and then go higher and run for these relative equal highs above us. If you look at this angle here, that's a higher resistance run. So you're more likely to see this come up to no more than halfway, 25%, roll over, come back down into the lower half of this and fill this up again. Just that angle there is a high resistance. According to Michael, that's high resistance. That's it right there. You want to see, keep marching out of here now. You've traded above this level. You've come back all the way to the bottom of it. Now this has to keep accelerating higher. British pound, I have my upside for British pound is 134 area here. Once we can get above this level right here as a market structure shift, then I want to see it 134 is my objective. If you roll around inside here, you could see a retap of 132.87. I look for that level right there to be an instrumental level, and does it give you a nice little lift? So that's a 1 hour. Look for any reversal off of here for long into here. This could be a bear trap or a bull trap right here. We've come up into that level. We've hit the rejection block, and now we're coming back down into this range. If we lose this on a close, so in other words, you don't want to see this fair value gap fill in. You just want to see the consequent encroachment maximum fill, and then look for a lower time frame reversal, 1 minute, 2 minute, and then look for 1 minute to 5 minute, and look for a continuation of the upside. Take these relative equal highs out above you, and then aim for these relative highs above you there, and then the upside for the rest of the week or the rest of the day up here, depending on how fast it gets up there. Euro, see, Euro did that already. Look at the difference between this two. GBP, British pound. We're looking for it to come down and tap this level here, right? Look at Euro. Oh, sorry, Euro. See how it's already come back in here and tapped this level? That's what you want to see in the pound, and then go higher. So I want to see Euro continue marching higher up into 114. Take out 114.12, and then you're looking for higher prices. I'm looking for a run back up into 150. That's quite a ways up there. Crude oil. I like crude oil a lift from here actually. If we can get through this level. So you want to see a structure shift here just to show you that we're heading higher. I like the hourly that we've come back down into this level here, right into the consequent encroachment. We're getting some lift off to that perfectly. We're getting a change in direction. So when we're talking about that euro or the pound, where it comes down to the midpoint, and you want to look for a lower time frame reversal, this is it right here. See how it comes down into that midpoint? And then you go out to the lower time frames and look for one of these. If you find that, finds it stabs into this level and starts moving, look for market structure shift above this candle, find support at it, and then start pushing higher. And now you're getting back into sync with the market to see if this price is run higher. If you take this out on the downside on the close, you're on the wrong side of it. So that's how I'm looking for this to go higher. You got higher time frame confirmation, lower time frame entry, and a higher time frame objective. If that makes sense. Good morning, Curry Fishbowl. Lambo, good morning, good morning. Campione, hello, and Hans. Good morning, my friend. How's things out there in Europe? Europa. So again, you're looking for this run up here. Take out this. So if this was your entry, let's say this was your entry down here, you're looking for internal range liquidity. You don't want this to be a bull trap, and this never violate this level. In order for you to confirm you want to go higher, you want to clear out this level right here and that fair value yet. As soon as you clear that, you should have smooth sailing higher. Um, CAD discount array, ran through it, came back, created our little swing below these lows, created a reversal, traded above it, came back inside it, inside the range. You're 50%, at least 50% of that. You're 62. So for here, if your entry was here, you look for 50%, pay yourself there, move your stop loss to break even, hit 62, move to 50, comes back, takes you out. You got a small little chunk of change inside a small range here. That's it. Well, this is NASDAQ still. Eight, 812, 818, 827. You don't want to see 791 get taken if we're coming back down. Anywhere up inside here from 62 to 74 or 974 to 62 on the upside. And then obviously you want to run for the equal highs. Bitcoin, what's that up to? Clean, except for this candle here. You have a trade below this level. You trade right back into it. Then it whips up here, takes you out, then finally comes down and takes out the low. That's it. That's one of those situations why you only have like whatever you're risking is 1/4 of your account or 1% of your account whenever you're calculating your stop loss. Your stop loss would sit here. You get your entry here. You go, that's great. That's a nice little entry right there. Then all of a sudden it just goes tap down and whip up, take you out, take that 1/4%, and then run to your objective. And you get frustrated on that. Don't get frustrated. That's what the stop loss is for those dramatic whip back and take you out. You only risk that 1/4% or that 1% of your account, and then get back in sync with the market. Wait for something clean to set up. So you got these wicks that are taken here now. Got a wick below the body. Nothing in here tells me a direction that you want to get any confidence on running back into. You've got this small imbalance right here. and a tiny one above you. So that one's been hit. Low's been taken. You're back inside this range. Fair value gap. If you get above that, there's your next one above you here. So you could ask yourself, where do you want to be inside this range? I want to see this breakout above here. Get above these highs. Use this candle for leverage. Start running for that equal high if you're going higher. If you keep coming lower, you want to see support off of 256 to 480. If we come back to 86.50, look for lower time frame reversals for continuation to the upside inside here. Yeah, this might be a Disney buy here. Yeah, be interesting to see if that goes long off of here. If we end up closing back below 86.50 on a close, then I'm looking for the next is 84.27. If we get below that, then we're looking for these lows we've been calling for a while. And then natural gas, see how we're below this level, closed below it already on the daily, coming back into it, looking for continuation on the downside. Yeah, I don't see this going, I don't see any reversal, just see this continuation on the downside for gas right now. Wheat finally hit our objective this morning, just tapped it, and we're getting a reaction off that. Now I want to see if we can get back through this level right here. 562. If we continue to eat through that level, look for the blue sticks, otherwise 562. Soybean still looking for that upside objective, and coffee has hit our objective we're looking for here from yesterday and today. So I want to see if we start to work our way through this, run for these relative equal highs. Premium boxes above you, right to here. And I want to see if that, don't worry about all that text down. There's sound. That's the problem when I start looking at the markets chatting away here. I've got this bungee cord or this umbilical cord tethered to my computer, so sometimes I'll bump the mute button. Sorry about that, you guys. Where did you lose me? Where did I lose you? Darren, you are muted. No sound. Video is frozen. Low band needs to remove video. Might help. No sound. Technical is sound check. Hello. Do you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? What is that saying there? Oh wow, you get about a 30-second delay there, hey? You're okay now? Sorry about that, you guys. So, Derek, what are you doing with these bees now? They're all I saw the video. That looks awesome, man. You've got lots of bees buzzing around now. Do you just kind of wait for them to settle in there for a little bit, and then you take that thing that they're attached to and then put it in the other thing? That's all my technical bee talk. You put the thing in with that big thing, that big round box or big square box thing. It's a good thing I'm not holding a seminar on beekeeping. Yeah, we're inside here, Hadi. I'm looking for all this liquidity up here. I want to see it just get run up here and take these relative equal highs. I understand we've got this imbalance here. We've got this imbalance here, so we could just stay inside this range all day today. But I'd like to see news just run up in at least the 50% of this wick, which is like 940. It's not 100 handles or so. I want to see it pop up into there at least. We've run down, just taken out yesterday's low. I want to see if we just continue to push up into at least 50% of the wick here. Yeah, there's a small one here, and we gapped up, came back down, tapped it, but we haven't been down into this inversion right here. Now that we've traded above it, we've taken these swings out, got a reversal here, gapped up above it. We have not come back down into it, so you look for the second one. This is the level here. If we close above that level, right there, and you have to include this as well. Let me just make this bigger so you guys aren't staring at squinting at your screen here. You see this level right here? Is that hourly or daily I was looking at there? I think it was hourly. So we're above this level. We've traded back into it, inversion, go higher. Yes. What was I looking at over there? Oh, it's daily. That's the daily. So the hourly is giving us the bullish direction, which is, again, why I'm still looking for these equal highs for the day. As an upside objective, 971 to 974. And I've told you guys about these things before. Never, never discount these little ones you think are insignificant or you don't see them. You got to train your eye to look for these. They are significant. Now, how we use that to go higher would be another level, but from a premium perspective, that's the premium box I'd be aiming for. And if you can get to that and get on top of that, then we're looking for these yesterday's high. This yesterday's high, and then start reaching for relative equal highs above you, and then dig back into that range. If we've got, again, that seasonal tendency now to run up into the rest of May, into the beginning of May, you want to see this at least make a surge for these highs. But we got a ways to go yet. So that's the daily. Let me put that back on the hourly to remind me what we're doing there. So nice little inversion there. Good call, Hadi. Look at that tap off there. Start running. Let's go. Paying bees to make me my honey, pollen and water. D, yes, a seasoned beekeeper came over last evening and helped me put them in the hive. Some stragglers. It's a work in progress. Okay. So how many typically you just get the hive going, and then do you just kind of add more hives to it, and then they create more queens? Because I know sometimes they just kill the queen. They don't just oust her out. If there's extra queens in there, they sting the other one to death or get rid of it, and you only keep one. So you go in every once in a while and say, hey, look, you guys up to making a couple of more queens for me? What do we got here? Help me out. How's that work? One hour, 9:29. Uh, the 1 hour is the 9. What's this one here? Did I miss that? Right there. 972 to 974. That's what I'm looking at there, Russell. It's an inversion. Or this one here, if you guys are looking for the Sibby side, I'm looking for the Bissy side. So that's the Bissy I'm looking for. You could look in here for 932 all the way up to 974. Oh, look at you. That's from Gina. Well, thank you very much, Lovey. Bless your little heart. God love it when a man's working hard. I get my coffee. I'm not interested in having 10. One or two are suitable for me more into the learning than the number of hives. Got it. So you're not into this mass beekeeping hive sugar making stuff. You just want to get into a hobby kind of bee farm. Nothing wrong with that, man. Bees are great little creatures. I heard that if the bees died, that's it. Humanity would follow shortly after. They are the pollinators. Without them, humanity would cease to exist. Look at yesterday's 6 a.m. inversion on the hourly. 6 a.m. inversion. Hadid's loving this hourly one, eh? Oh, the 6 a.m. inversion. I don't have that on my hourly chart. I do like the tap on this. And I just want to see this start accelerating here. We can get back above this level here now. Look for 877. We get above there and really start getting a punch up here and get a fair value gap forming the hourly and use that as support to push higher. Then I'm looking for end of day to get up in here. Like we could see this 9:30 right now, 10. So see this 9:30 run all the way up into a 10, give me a decent candle. 10 come back, give me a create a fair value gap, run a little higher. 11 o'clock, retrace back into the fair value gap, and then into 12 and 1 and continue pushing higher. So I'm looking for 11 o'clock to 9:10 to create my fair value gap, and then 11:30ish to give me my tap and then go. How's that? That's the prediction. That's my future run. I don't know if do you guys watch a lot of reels? You guys into reels here? If you are you seeing a lot of those guys saying they offering all these free trading strategies? There's one dude who's like, I'm super rich and I make lots of money and I'm going to show you how to do it all for free. I'm not selling you anything. I just want people to be successful. It's like, wow, really? That's seriously what you want? Then you look underneath it and people are commenting, scam, scam. Like, wow. And I just type in, hey, come to our channel. We're genuinely want to show you for free. So I'm long in this, and I'm now going to move my stop loss to in profit. And I'm not. I've been in this for a while though. I have been enduring some drawdown, and now I'm looking for this to keep marching higher. I got in early this morning. Dancing in the sand. Doo, doo, doo. Let's see if we keep going higher. Need to close above it for a long. Even Warren Buffett has a free investing WhatsApp group. Okay. We also have first fair value gap from yesterday up there, Darren. Well, that came back and got me on the 1 minute. Look at this 1 minute here. Oops. Let's look at that on the hourly. This level here, I got in off this level. It started going higher, so I moved my stop loss right into here. It came back and got me. So I didn't make much on that one. And now it's kind of just not acting the way I want it to act. So I'm going to sit down here and wait for something cleaner to set up. You do want to see some clean stuff like this. See how we run above, come back, tap it, and with intention we leave. And now look where we're sitting. We're just chopping around in here now. We could probably still get up there today, but right now I've got nothing clean in here to really accelerate off of. So I do like Hans's regular trading hour gap. Come back to 50% of that at 837. $25% of that is 818, which is 50% of the original premium array. I'm going to wait for the 850 or 950 macro here. I am not I'm not amiss to the idea this may run back down into here. Take this out before going higher. It'll so just be careful. I feel like they want to come back and clean this up here. There's a lot of liquidity sitting down there just to kind of throw all these people that want to go along. And it's too much chop for me. So if I can get a drop below here, get into this level, that'll put us back into yep. I'd like to see a swing below here, create a little fair value gap, and then think about going higher. Let's see if we get that. If we don't, then this is leaving without me. Where's the one we drew that little? Oh. Yeah, it got me just reaching for my objective and it's not, I'm not on it. Sometimes it leaves without you. $72 to $74. I think that was the objective I put up here, was it not? Where's the hourly? Why is that not there still? Right there. That's the upside objective. So keep your eye on that little box up there. That's 972 to 974. First, the upside fair value gap above you here. First presentation from yesterday, I guess it is. It's a good call, Hadi. Why can I not see you guys' comments? What did I do there? Oh, there you go. I did not see the hourly inversion fair value gap up there before. Yeah, it's that little tiny one, hey? And where are we right now? 167 upside. So there's your Wednesday's first presentation. And ba-boom. There's what's that here. What did we just reach? A high of 67. Are we just touching the edge of that little mofo? Let me just check that. This candle's high is this candle's high is 71, I think it is. The high is 72. So we want 72. We're at 70. Just give us two more. High 5 Hadi. And we've hit our level. 70, 72. Ding, ding, ding. We hit it. All right, now we want to see it go through and march on higher. There's our little box. Now for the upside people, if you're looking for the 76, that's all done. Let's see if we can come back to 72 to 76 for support. And then see if we go higher. If we just keep marching higher, then so be it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Hadid. All right, so now where are we headed to next, you say? It's a late in the hour, so I'm going to wait for the macro now. We're right into a premium, right? So do we just end up with a wick here and then drop below 72 and watch this level right here? So all these levels you see starting to form. If we've hit this upside objective in the premium range and we want to come back to a level where we never got an access to an entry, we didn't get an entry off of the high here. We didn't get an entry off of the immediate rebalance here. We did get an entry off of this level here. So we have a little structure break, trend above it, come back into the range, grab that. See how we're seeing that reverse right at 72? So the bodies are, you got a wick up there, mohawk, no big deal. Watch this level right here now. I'm looking right here. So, and we're right up into it. We're starting our macro time here, right? So we want to see some sort of retracement back into this box here. Where was that in our, yes, I know, it's macro time. It's macro time. The fact that it's already getting through that level. Let's see if it holds up there and goes back into it. For continuation on the upside. And now you want to see that keep going higher here. Still reaching for our upside goal. This whole box up here, 0.61 now. 0.61. That's my next upside goal. I'm looking for here to, damn it, to here. You see how that upside, we've got this immediate rebalance up there. That's why I like this 62 and this consequent encroachment here at 17. So let's watch that 17 level. Remember the news at 10 o'clock, he says. Okay. How are you guys doing? Any questions on what we're looking for? Still reaching for that upside objective on the daily, the old highs and the equal highs above us. And remember, it's news event in 5 minutes. You could see a wicked snap down here. Don't forget these levels that we haven't hit. We never got an opportunity to get back into this. We never got an opportunity to retap an old high. We never got an opportunity on the the lower object was, oh, this one you did here. Those ones you did. So 50% of this range on a news snap would fill this hole, this fair value gap here. 62% puts us right back into this first presentation fair value gap. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about a news type event situation. So, and look for your immediate rebalances. There's a little tiny guy right in here. You'll see it if I open it up right there. Keep your eye on that level as a close. If we close below that level, so far we're just coming back, rebalancing it, and moving higher. So if you're taking this for, I'm just going to show you this for the take profit model 3 that I've been showing you guys. Let's say you got this reversal here. You see this, trades above it, your stop loss is here. You decide whether or not that's a fair, your fail-safe candle. For me, that would have put me out, and I would have had to have waited for us to trade above that level. You trade above it, you come back inside, find support, stop loss sits down here, and the moment you break that high again, you come back inside the fair value gap. You get a run. This is where I was originally, but that shook me off when it came back and took me out. Now, had I just stayed on that and said, I'm going to use take profit model 3, did I get a body trade below here? I did not. Despite all this sugar going on in here, then you look for the next fair value gap that forms. You say, nope, did I trade below here? No, I didn't. So your stop loss would sit below here and you trade up higher. The next one forms, so you move to the one below it. You get a fair value gap forming here. Did you trade above it or below it? No, you didn't. Next one, move to here. Did you trade below it? No, you didn't. Did you trade below it? No, you didn't. Trade below it? No, you didn't. Wick, yes. But your stop loss would be sitting down here. You did not get taken and you did not trade below it. This one right here is where you would have been out of your trade. It traded through it. Then all of a sudden it came back to it and you go, okay, I can go long again, get back in sync with the market, and we're still marching higher. So even for that, even if you would have said, no, I'm out there at 72, which was an upside objective for us, you would have made a solid run to your trade using a take profit model 3. So what, look for 62 or 60, 61 right there. See how it hit it? What kind of reaction do we get off that, or do we continue to march through it and reach for range extension? Then you go for those equal highs we talked about on the daily. Look at the sensitivity, just taps it. You gotta love it when you look at those levels and it just hits it like that with precision and you get some reaction off of it. Doesn't just charge through it. It hits that as a precise level. It's like that 72 level. We saw it lingering around there, created its order block and then kept marching higher. This candle, look at that, right to the freaking pip. If you could call that pips, they're not pips, but you know what I mean. Now, if you see that set up and just start pounding through it, look for it to provide one more level of support and start pushing higher. There's your mohawk. Wait for a body to get up there. That means it just tells me, guess where I want to go. I'm going to drive up there. Give me a retracement first before you start knocking that sucker higher. So remember we're talking about 10 o'clock creating or 9 o'clock creating our candle, 10 o'clock creating our SIBI or our BISI here, and then 11 o'clock retracing back into it, 50% and start going higher. See how it's manifesting? When we're talking about that from the hourly perspective, I want to see this as a small candle here, tap off of here and come back. I don't want to see this run all the way through on that just yet. I want to see this come back into a measure of retracement, 50% of this range. And let me look at this because this is looking really kind of crazy. Let's engineer this out here. I want to see. Look at that. Gets us right back into this up close candle. Gets us back into this fair value gap. This SIBI here. Now inversion. We come right back to the inversion right there. Look at that. Right at 50%. Oh no, sorry. Right at the 72. 50 puts us right a little wick below here. Gets us into this candle. Rejection block. Small little waffling candle now for the next hour or so. This could be a nice little lunchtime run, you guys. We could see a nice little punch down into here for lunch hour and then a big drive up. This would be the next big huge price leg higher. So let me just try and future pace this sucker. Okay. Gotta get a new mouse here. I'm just playing around here right now. But if this becomes the next price leg higher, wherever this ends up, whatever the distance is on this wick, the retracement, if we can get back to 50 to 62% of that range during lunch hour and look for a reversal anywhere back in here or off this guy here, a retracement off of there would put us the next price leg higher way up here. And where does that give us on the hourly? Where does that put us on the hour? The 4 hour puts us just above here and puts us right on this one here. You see that? 4 hour. That would be the next pump higher. Take out this high, get back into this inversion here. So that little pump higher, wherever this ends up, look for the retracement back into here to give us the next leg, because we could get even higher yet if this leg extends higher. Anyway, I'm just playing. Just playing. What do I know? I'm just guessing. I'm dreaming. That's what I'm doing. I'm just dreaming. So now I'm looking for the retracement. Where are we at here? 10, 10:07. Just going to keep on going higher, are you? Well, I got a couple of nibbles out of that on the way up, so what's going on here? So for me, you got to get below this low here. If we're going to change in direction, take this order block out here and start running deeper into this range. Now you've hit this new week opening, or the new week gap. New week opening gap, I think that is. So a nice little reaction off of here and start driving lower. It's through its mean threshold already. Now I'm going to see that keep coming lower. Pepto-Bismol, indeed. This is the mighty flush. So if you want to see this go lower, you don't want to see any more of this get taken here. You want a portion of that to stay open. You want to see it get some legs down here now, start really pushing lower. Yeah, it's not so fun if you see that fill. That's a 16, 17 candle, so you'll expect to see that to make the high here. Start pushing. It's got to take out these lows here on a 5-minute chart for me. Is that a 5-minute? Oh, it's a 1-minute chart. Stand by. Yep, got to close below there. Still that kind of a bear trap. We have not got a body traded below that level yet. We got a body below this candle, but we don't have a body below the swing. So wait for a body to get below the swing, which is also what I think it's Hadi. Hadi is looking for this confirmation on a 5-minute chart. Close that out. Close below here. Come back into this level for support to come lower. And so far, you've got no bull or bearish link on that. See how these equal lows are sitting here? They've left a small little tiny portion above this candle's low is 86 and the high is, oh yeah, I guess we did. So you have not got a body below here yet, so don't get caught trying to go short if you don't have confirmation yet. And now you're getting confirmation. If that closes there in 13 seconds above this level, you've got confirmation that we're still going higher. So you're looking for a retracement back into a discount portion in here if that closes above there. So look, let's get it closed right on it again. Tap, and you either leave in from here and take a midnight train all the way up. Oh, I gotta stand up here. My legs are getting, I'm cold down in this basement. There's no heat. So if this is the retracement, the only retracement you get out of this huge range here, guess where we're due to go? Like if this is the first price leg and this is the second price leg and we do not get a retracement back in here at 11 o'clock, man, that's look at that. We just closed above that high. You come back, tap it, and you want to see that keep marching higher now. I'm in this long. Get a long off of there. Takes out the high. Move to break even. Comes back against you. You're not going to take a loss. And if you catch this, this is the next big huge leg run higher. Where in Alaska are you? I'm not in Alaska. Did I say I was in Alaska? I know Manitoba feels like Alaska sometimes, but no, I'm in the middle of the country. When is Crazy Ivan coming? Not for another 3 minutes yet. We've looking to retap this level right here. You did. Next level's here. If we get a candle running through all three of them, look for a run back down deeper into this range, potentially retapping this level. That has to hold. Right there. Start leaving. Get on back up there. You don't want to come down some more. See how it eats through that? Look for a run back down into the discount box again. There's a small little premium box right here. So you want to see it get back above that level. There you go. I want to see a portion of this stay open now. And we'll see if we can get a continuation on the upside. Okay, bottom of the hour. Let's go, get up there. So we still have that daily upside objective of 250. That's the daily fair value gap inversion up here. $165. Look for Crazy Ivan here now. I'd be okay for Crazy Ivan to get back down into this level here and then go higher. But if this is just still marching higher and higher and higher, Crazy Ivan time. Exactly, Russell. It's way too high in the premium array. If you're going to keep jumping in and out of this, you're paying premium, trying to get a bigger premium price because you see the previous day's highs, you see all that stuff there. But if you aren't in this, just kind of managing your stop loss right now, and you're trying to buy into this, hoping that you're going to grab the last few drops of juice out of the lemon. You could just right around the 10:30 to 11 o'clock range, look for a slap on the wrist. This could still run all the way up to here. Get your 252, 260, or 160 you guys are looking for. 161, previous day's high. Get your 161, roll over, and start running back into taking out the previous 1030s, the most recent 1030 low, which is this one and this one. Remember 11 o'clock, 11:30. There's always a run on the liquidity of the day at some point. So look for an opportunity to get short with that objective in mind, whilst holding on to the idea that if we hit 161, if you don't, and it freezes up there, don't beat yourself up. You better pay yourself a rejection block. If that holds the liquidity there at 160, 161, the previous day's high comes back into the range and then runs for that at lunchtime. You'll see why strategically they hold that there, engineering that for a run after lunch. But if they take it, they take it. To me, I'd love to just hold it. I would hold it right short on there, so it wouldn't take the high, roll it over, come back down, give retail an idea that they think that's the ceiling, come back down into lunch hour, retrace back into the daily's profits that people are scooping out of them, come back against them, 50% of that range, 62% of the range created from 9:30 or 9 o'clock, and then run the highs out. I'll be right back. I use the bathroom. No sound again. Jeepers creepers. I got no sound. Now I'm back to sound. Man. Thanks, Sandy, Sandra. I want to see if this holds now. Again, we're looking for that 11 o'clock, 10:30 to 11 o'clock. Look for this as the crazy Ivan. No, that usually finishes at 36. So 36 to 38, reverse. Now I want to see this 11:30, 12 o'clock, or sorry, to into 11:30. You want to see this retracement back on this range here. So I like to see this discount box get hit, and then see if we take out these equal lows, and then start getting back into a market maker sell model. Original consolidations way back here. You thought I was totally focused. Come on, baby. That's just, I'm loading up now, taking my profits. Come on down. Yes, I'm scored. I took a short right up here, paying myself. I'm right into here now, just chasing that sucker all the way down. And if I can get that, to run through this discount box here, look for this to provide support. Oh, it just came back, got me. I'm good with that. Come back, give this a little kiss right off here, off this order block here. And then you want to see it get back down below here. I don't want to see this. Now we've taken out that low. You do not want to see this climb above here. Tap it. No, not good. Not good. You want to see it tap it and leave. See how it's come back 1, 2, 3, all in one candle. This could be the reverse here, so be careful. Right off that discount box, discount, run through, take that candle out on the high, then you're back inside this range again. That's why you can pay yourself at that portion there. Wait for it to close. It's the sight candle, so wait for it to see where it decides it wants to close. Right above, so now it's supporting it. You want to see it come back in here before closing above here. We're back inside this range again now. So discount box, hit it. You've traded above the reversal. This level here, so it's good. No body above there yet. So you want to see a nice little tap into here and then start pushing higher. And it's macro time. This is right off a nice macro here. I'm going to take a long there. probably way up into 50% already. I haven't pulled the fib tool on that, so let's do a model 3 on this, or model 1 on this one. There's the break even. Take a portion off. I'll sell that at 50%. So you pay yourself, you move to break even. Now we're looking for 62%. We'll put this as the rejection block as our upset. Oh, what happened there? Oh, did it come back and tap us? Okay, come back and give us another little kiss here. Right there. Come back in, give us another one there. There's mean threshold. We'll do another one at the fair value gap again. Right there. And now I'm going to leave that on because if this is going to reverse on me and this becomes the next price leg lower, I'm loading in to get my ass kicked here. So, and it's too close for it to drop through here, come back, give me an opportunity to get out of my trade. What happened there? Are they opened up? How come that took my stop loss already? I don't know what's going on there, you guys. So this is where you want to see it go long from here. You're right in the consequent encroachment now. Good time to go long. Or if we close below this level here, continuation on the downside. So we've swept this low on a close or open. Oh, actually you're sitting right on it. We have not closed below that level. That one is open right on there. So wait for it to close below it. This could be one of those bear traps. So this would be the long. Close up above that level again, look for another run higher. If you get to 50%, move your stop loss to break even again. This could be the bear trap, so be careful. But so far it's long. You're still supporting a long. Get to 50% and you're take a portion off, move yourself to break even. I don't know why that took me out there. So right there you pay yourself, move your stop loss to break even. And now it's a zero stress trade. If it comes back and takes you out, at least you got paid at 50%. As soon as you hit 62, you pay yourself again. We're just using the Model 1 reference here. I don't know why, again, I don't know why it took me out. I put my stop loss down here and then it came down and took me out. I was sitting down here, so I don't know why. Anyway, doesn't matter. The long is still in there. Now you tap 62, move yourself to 50, pay yourself at 62. Does it make sense? And you're zero stress and you've made this, we've still got the same bullish direction. Come back, tap this. Now you're out at 50. You've paid yourself at 62. Move to the sidelines and wait now. And you're done inside that range. If you get above this level right here now, technically, if you come back and tap that level, you want to see it continue going higher. But you've made your money now. Move to the sidelines and see if this continues to move higher into the range here. Just as a curiosity piece. That's the ideal thing you look for, right? A break above a high, come back, tap it, and keep moving higher. This, unfortunately, using the Model 3, or sorry, Model 1, it happens to line up so that it taps you out. If you say, oh, I want to be one handle, slight little tip below that, fine. Or below that handle, or one below that, one tick below the low, you'd still be in this. But again, if we're just using that straight Model 1 rule, you would have been out right there. And then you just move to the sidelines and wait. Your entries, those 3 entries I put in there, would be paid out and we'd be done right there. So we caught that short. Now we caught this long into here and we're done. So you got small profit here, small profit here, and you're sitting on the sidelines now waiting for your next entry. If that makes sense. And we're just waiting to see if this continues to play out off of this candle's high inside this range now. I want to see if we can get up into that 70%, 75%, so on and so forth. And if it doesn't, if it rolls over and comes back through here, this candle just starts ripping through here, you'll be glad you paid yourself on the way up using the Model 1 model. So it's come back and tap 50% again. Again, you don't want to see that. You want to see that just keep marching higher, right? So if we're only into this halfway, into the 62%, bodies were respecting that. Wicks do a little bit of damage up there, fills this fair value gap. We roll over now, take this candle's low, or this candle's close, which is 97-ish. On the close, look for continuation on the downside. And this could be the next run higher. So mean threshold of that candle, you don't want to see that loose. No more than that, right there at 128. Get rid of that. What are you looking for there, idea macro? They're right in the middle of that range, so I got nothing for you. I'd like to see a continuation going higher because it still is bullish. So I'm still bullish on this till proven otherwise. If I lose the mean threshold of this candle here and we close below that level, I go from bullish to bearish. There's an immediate rebalance right here, and we've come all the way down and tapped it. So it's been wearing out. So you don't want to see the mean threshold here get taken. That's my kind of I'm drifting away from bullish. Definitely drifting away from bullish if we go below that CB there. And is this acting the way you want it to act? Is what you have to ask yourself. And are you willing to just keep jumping back and forth? Or is it actually popping out of there and doing what it wants to do? Right now, that's inside the middle of this range and it can't make up its mind where it wants to go. So either move to the sidelines or wait. Ugh. It's cold down here, holy smokes. If you market structure shift, agreed. I'm with you, Hadi. If we can get below here, look for a return back into this for a short. You have to see a body break through here though, and it has to get through here, not just here. You got here, because that's the next bear trap. You break through here, you're looking for the next downside objective, which is literally right underneath it. So you want to see a body get through here, come back in, find support at this one and or this one, and continue pushing lower. They're overlapping, so be careful with that one and that one, Hadi, when you're looking at those two. See how they're so close? So this one may not be the bear trap, but this one may be setting you up for a reverse, then drive you higher. So just kind of keep your eyes on those two. See how that mean threshold is being attacked now? The body respecting it. Getting a bit of wick in here now. We're starting to chew into it, and we're starting to chew into the reversal here. Body, the high is taken. We have a immediate rebalance right here, and then we have this BISI, and we've dug through this one already. We've dropped below it, and now we're digging into the mean threshold of the order block, and we're getting into this breaker that takes out this small little high here that runs higher. We're digging into that, so the mean threshold of that candle and the fill of this one. See how they're overlapping? And when you start to see that one giving away, then look for your discount box here. And you're going to expect a marked level of resistance or support here, a kickback. Watch where the wicks end up. If we get back through this level, 143, and back through this level here, now you've taken this out, then you can say we're starting to get back to bullishness again. And the moment we take that candle on the close, then you're definitely bullish. Look for mean threshold of this candle, rejection block, and then the highs. So watch here. If that's a nice strong candle now, that's a displacement higher. Watch this little consolidation here as support, and that mean threshold right there. I'll put my little sticks there, so my crosshairs there. So come back, give this a kiss, a tap, either the high or this candle right here. Push through the mean threshold. There's the mean threshold. So bear trap. See, we're still bullish. Mean threshold starts to lose my love for it. Has to close below here. It doesn't. Mean threshold. It holds of the breaker. Holds. Now you got the mean threshold, so you're going from breaker to breaker. Like to like array. Or sorry, like to like array, right? Now we get through this one. Look for continuation on the upside. And the bearishness that you were hoping for. Closed above, found support. Closed above here now. Look for support here and continue pushing higher. Does that make sense to you guys? Good. Glad it makes sense. Now you want to see this level and see how the mean threshold's closed above. Tap, tap, tap. Use this as a breakaway. Start pushing higher now. Lambo, I think that was his bees all having a party, getting to know their new surroundings. I think you got to keep that open like that, don't you? Just kind of attract them, get them all settled in, find a home. They all start communicating, getting ready to identify, hey, look, this is the new home. Who's doing what? Setting up the ground rules. They're setting up the frat house and then going to go to town. So now you want to see it just start really climbing out of here now. And again, see all this waffling you got going on here, especially around 11 o'clock. You got to be careful for that 11 o'clock that we don't just pop up above here, return down, treat this as the inversion, come back into it, and this, and start pushing lower, coming into that 11:30 return on this liquidity. So again, time and price. Expect these things to kind of happen or anticipate that they might happen, and otherwise you remain bullish until proven otherwise. But keep in mind, when you get around that 11 o'clock range, we're expecting to see a high taken, a run back into the range that's been created between 8:30 and or 9:30 and 11, and then look for the reversal for continuation. If you've got higher time frame objectives, you can expect that kind of lunch hour to do a little measure of retracement here. Need to go. Thank you, Darren. See you all tomorrow. Have a great time. See you later, Hadi. Take care, buddy. Yeah, I think I'm out of here too. I'm gonna go spend some time with the family. Hopefully, you guys got a chance to catch some pretty solid ideas today. We gave you some good upside objectives. They hit them all nicely. We've had nice support. When you get reversals, we gave you your reversals. So you've had some really nice setups and long-term calls for the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you do, hit the thumbs up button. I do appreciate it. It does let me know that you appreciate what we're doing. And if you're new to our channel, by all means subscribe. If you come from one of those sites that you have those people trying to sell you stuff that's they're trying to say they're giving it away for free. We truly are giving it away for free here. We're not looking for anything from you. Just join the community and learn how to trade, and we'll get you set up and moving along so that you understand how to read price action and change your life in a positive way. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, let me know. You can hit comments in the comment section below. I'm always happy to reply to the comments, provided they're positive, of course. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, and thanks again for tuning in. As usual, sending the love, my friends. Sending the love. Be kind to each other out there. Take care of each other. And as we see, marching higher. Enjoy. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.